hoping to miss the East train, but at least they both came by at the same time.
Yes, I thank the administration and our partners and allies in Europe, but also Asia.
Hi there, Mike and Janet here, and this is our channel, Follow the Sun RVing. We'll take you on our adventures. Because every day is Saturday when you're retired. From the mountains to the deserts and everywhere in between. Exploring the world. And making lifelong memories. Thanks for tuning in as we follow the sun RVing. We've stopped here once, but it wasn't all that great. And we're at Black Meadow Landing and Lake Havasu, all set up.
Armed guards at both sides. Barriers that pop out of the ground and can stop a tank. All brought to you by 9/11.
It's a skinny road, so we pulled the mirrors in while we passed other vehicles. And this is Parker Dam, where you can't cross with a trailer or a motorhome. And they close it at 11 p.m. and open at like 5 a.m.
Making electricity.
I've never seen this protest before, and they were dressed all in white. We're headed to the Bunker Bar, which is on the other side of Lake Havasu, and a new addition. This road is not nearly as long and nearly as bumpy as going to the Desert Bar. The stage is a freight car, and it has a car on top of it. A nice selection of food and drinks for the kiddos and young at heart. It didn't have quite the same ambiance as Desert Bar, but to be fair, it's newer and it was cold and windy that day. A short walk around the campground gives a good view of Lake Havasu. And at night, the trailer was smiling.
Just walked 3.5 miles up the hill from Black Meadow Landing. Now the easy part, to walk back down.
We took a couple of days to see Lucille. It was a great visit. There's no swimming today. We completed a couple of honeydew jobs. Went to Pat and Deb's, where Deb cooked the elk tongue, but no, I didn't try any. And saw quite the tree trimming practices. And California prices before they've even really risen. On our way back to Lake Havasu City, we still see snow in the ski runs. This osprey flew alongside of us for quite a while, and then I got to see it land.
You would bite the hand that feeds you? What are you gonna do, get my chair?
So we had one duck over here, and Mike goes into the trailer, comes out with 2 crackers hidden in his hand because I told him not to feed the ducks.
But the ducks saw him.
And they all came flying over. And the grackles too.
Well, you better get your act together, guys.
You just gotta have some fun. It was another windy day, so we decided to go looking for hidden shores near Yuma, Arizona. It's located at the Imperial Dam. Not the best picture, but we got to see this bighorn sheep on the golf course as we drove in. Hidden Shores is an RV resort, so checking it out for the future. So while we were there, we just drove around and did some sightseeing. You can see the RVs in front and the park models in the back. And we found other campgrounds around the river.
So this is the All-American Canal, or as Mike likes to call it, one of the California rivers. And here we have the Colorado River, at least what's left of it, because it's all being diverted into the California River. And then way up there is the Imperial Dam that borders California and Arizona. And all of this is silt that comes out of the river. Holy mackerel.
And this is the equipment they use to remove the silt.
The canal, the big high berm, and the Colorado River. Can't see it.
Are you kidding me, County 10? Did I get away?
So while we were stopped here, a County 10, same county as ours, drove by and stopped to visit with us. They were from Lander. And it's on to Yuma.
See
A date orchard. Look at the water in
So you gotta have a date shake and a chocolate covered date. Not sure what they're packing up here, but it sure makes me want some fresh fruits and vegetables. A quick stop at the Yuma Proving Grounds. It was too windy to stay there too long. And we found Martinez Lake. Who even knew this was here?
Look at this. Canoe rentals.
This small lot was for sale. I think our thermometer quit working at Lake Havasu City. And just a little bit more fun.
The campers going to the right are called row Z. The campers straight out are called row A. And they're premium spots. You have to get on a waiting list. B is right behind them. That's another waiting list. And then you've got the diner over there. And there is a hotel. That's it. And then you've got campers that go all the way up. And we're parked, oh, right over there. Hard to explain, but right over there.
I don't know if they're young ones or what, but both of them out in the today is pretty unusual. Hiding in the bush. There he goes, hiding.
Another windy day means another day of exploring. These Intalios were pretty cool. Here you have the human. The big spot up at the top is the head. And then down here are the feet and the legs. It was amazing.
Might be easier. Ouch.
You can see the spiral coming up here. Could be a horse, long tail. Deer on
And then part of this ride turned out to be a trip down memory lane. Mike went to high school here, and he used to live on the right side of this canal. He said he would row a boat across so that they could catch the school bus. Hopefully you can hear most of Mike's story.
Well, when Patton, I don't know how old he was, I was 16, 15, and we went right up around the corner up there where that little island is, and we had cut a couple arrow weeds and made fishing poles out of them with hooks and the dough ball bait and caught 20 or 30 perch.
These are the arrow weeds. How do you catch a fish with this? But fun to hear the memories. We found the Blythe Municipal Golf Course and had us a fun day golfing 18 holes. Here's the first time trying to use his brand new ball retriever, but it was just a little bit too far out there. We had a little challenge with wind, but it was a great day. I took a little walk, and here's a panoramic view. You have Lake Havasu. Over there is the golf course. And then I walked down some of those hills and around. And now we're back to Lake Havasu. To the right is the dam. And then across the way is where we used to stay, called Sandpoint. And now they've rebuilt it, but they haven't opened it yet. And then back up the lake. Also up here, some volunteers made a disc golf course, and it's actually pretty cool. And they have a memorial lane for both humans and pets. With no boat here, this is the only time we got in the water. It's a little different not having a boat on Lake Havasu, but we still enjoyed our time. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Follow the Sun RVing, and I hope to see you at the next one.